Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Rip and I are here to talk about a haul that I have from Knowles Farm Scents. So this was the May pre-order, if I remember right, and there was quite a plethora of beach evening blends and I had to go in. I mean, look, all of these scents have beach evenings in them. And if you've ever had his beach evenings, which is his version of beach nights, you would understand how good that fragrance is. So I had to go in on this pre-order. So to start, you get an invoice, which I really appreciate. And then here is the thank you card. And then it's got social media information on the back, tips for melting, and then Travis wrote a little note as well. So Knowles Farm Scents is owned by Travis and his wife Amber, and they are just across the state from me in Illinois. So normally I get my packages pretty quickly because it doesn't have to travel too far. Okay, so he was really generous and he sent 2 samples, 1 body cream and 1 wax. So the wax sample is in Fall Delight. And this is graham cracker crust, cheesecake, allspice, caramel, cinnamon, and pumpkin. This is a very creamy, cheesecakey type of scent. I feel like I'm getting that cheesecake in the graham cracker crust. This is actually pretty good, and I'm surprised by that because I'm not normally a big cheesecake fan or graham cracker fan, but something in cheesecake can turn a little bit sour to me, but I don't get that from this at all. It smells a little bit light. I don't know if this was a fresh pour, so might need a little bit of sitting time, but maybe this will be in his next pre-order. I imagine he'll start working on some fall scents potentially. And then the body cream is Wrapped in You. It says it's inspired by Rolling in Love. I'm not familiar with that scent. And honestly, I'm not really getting too much scent from this at the moment. But the texture of this is really lovely. I put a little bit on yesterday when I got this box. Yeah, the fragrance is very light, but the texture of this is really nice and silky smooth. Put some hand lotion on while I'm doing that. So we will see as this kind of sits as well. Perfect little purse size too, in a way to try his body creams. I've never tried his body creams before, so really appreciate that, Travis. Thank you so very much. And then we get into the wax that I purchased. So I purchased everything in this brittle form. This is my favorite form that he offers because I think they're easy to store. I love that you don't have to chop, and they're beautiful. So I have 2 scents that aren't beach evenings blends, and then the rest of them are the beach evenings. So this first one is Seaside Petals. I think he changed the name on this one, but I remember him, or I think if it's the same one I'm thinking of, posting about this on Facebook and saying that he hadn't offered it in a long time. Maybe it's not the same one, but just based on the notes, I thought this one sounded so fantastic. This is ozone, sea salt, lily, green leaves, jasmine, tonka bean, and wood. Another thing I love about his wax and his labels, if you're new to Knowles Farm Scents or if you're trying to decide if you want to purchase from his next opening, is he also puts the pour date. I don't know if you can see it right here. So you know exactly when your wax was poured. I love the name, the notes, and having the pour date on the label. I think that's really fantastic. So this one is very bright and fresh. Very clean. I'm really getting the sea salt. I'm getting the lily, the green leaves. Very kind of floral leaning fresh scent. And I think Seaside Petals is the perfect name for it. It's a floral scent at the beach because you're getting that sea salt, that kind of aquatic note to this, but it's very much those aquatic floral notes. Really pretty if you like those fresh floral scents. I will definitely enjoy this. Maybe this summer if I can get around to to getting through the wax that I have designated for the summer. That would be a perfect summer scent. And then the other one that is not Beach Evenings is Pharaoh. So I have been eyeing this on the website for a while. He's had it in a recent pre-order other than this one. And then it kind of lingered on the site a little bit in an RTS. And I've heard so many people talk about this one and how good it is. So between the notes and just all of that kind of hype for this scent, I was very intrigued by it. So this has notes of jasmine, tonka bean, patchouli, sandalwood, leather, amber, and musk. This is so good. This is so pretty. It's masculine in some ways. It's not super cologne-like or anything, but it's definitely a more masculine leaning blend. I'm getting the leather, but it's just hints of leather. It's not overly intense. You're getting a little bit of that patchouli. It's masculine, a little bit incensey in some ways. This is gorgeous. I almost wish I would have gotten 2 of these brittles, which is crazy. He'll offer it again. But there's a couple scents in this stack that when I started smelling them yesterday, when I got this box, I was like, oh man, I wish I would have picked up 2 of that. This is gorgeous. So pretty. If you ever see this and you like a good masculine scent, if you like incense or leather at all, pick this up. But like I said, the leather is not so strong. I'm getting lipstick on the back from trying to stick my whole face in it. So good, so worth the hype. I'm really glad I picked up Pharaoh. So those were the 2 scents that are not Beach Evening blends, and then we get into my stack of Beach Evenings. This first one is a repurchase for me, and that is Summer Nights. Okay, for one, look at this brittle. I love the look of this brittle. This is Summer Michelle's custom request blend. This is coconut milk, lavender, beach evenings, and roasted pine cones. And you guys, this is the 3rd brittle of this I've had. This is gorgeous. There's something about that creamy beach nights mixed with the lavender, mixed with the coconut milk and that roasted pine cone. I feel like you get all of those notes. I love lavender and coconut milk mixed together just on its own. And then you add in that creamy kind of fresh beach nights, because his beach nights has that ginger blossom note and it kind of gives it a little bit of a zing, a little bit of a freshness. And then you get the beautiful roasted pine cones. And this brittle could not be more beautiful. I have another brittle of this in my collection currently, or I would have picked up 2 of these because I've melted this before and just absolutely loved it. This is a scent that I want to melt on a day that I'm not leaving the house. Gorgeous. Love the coconut milk and pine cone addition to that. Then we have Shoreline Glow, which is Beach Evenings mixed with Campfire Marshmallow. This one is really interesting to me. It's gorgeous, but it's a lot fresher than I was expecting it to be. Campfire Marshmallow, I'm thinking this one might lean a little bit smoky. Not at all. This one is very creamy marshmallow, very sweet marshmallow. I feel like it just adds a lot of sweetness to the beach nights. This is more, this almost smells to me a little bit like you mixed beach nights with boardwalk marshmallow clouds. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. This one's fresh and very, very sweet. Just from the addition of the marshmallow. Really, really pretty. So not smoky at all. If you like those fresh, sweet marshmallow scents, Shoreline Glow. I'm just obsessed with all of these because I love his beach evenings so much. Marshmallow Mayhem. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Beach Evenings, and Cotton Candy. Again, look at the brittle. Is that not stunning? So this one, I feel like the scent that I get a lot of is the cotton candy. I'm not sure I'm getting a ton of the boardwalk marshmallow clouds or even the beach evenings. There's definitely a creaminess there, so it's coming from those notes, but I'm really picking out the cotton candy. What I'm loving about this one, not to talk about another vendor, but I am going to compare it to something from L3. L3's cotton candy is, in my opinion, the best out there. It's the most authentic, sweet oil, whatever oil that they use, it's top tier. If you've had L3's cotton candy, you probably understand what I'm saying. When I smelled this, that's exactly the same cotton candy that's in this blend. It is gorgeous. It is just that beautiful, incredibly sweet, very fresh cotton candy, and then you're getting hints of the beach evenings, hints of that sweet boardwalk marshmallow clouds in the background. What a great, sweet, fun summertime scent. Definitely is a marshmallow, just sweet candy, heavy fragrance. Really, really pretty. Then we have Delissia Dew. So this is the Delissia Drench type, the Sol de Janeiro type, which is, do I have it right here? This guy, number 59. It has notes of like violets, like it's like a sugared violet type scent. So Delissia Drench, Honeydew Melon, and Beach Evenings. I wish the Honeydew Melon wasn't in here because I'm not a big honeydew or just melon fan in wax. But I love the idea of Delissia Drench mixed with Beach Evenings. That sounds amazing. Maybe add a little boardwalk marshmallow clouds in there. This is really pretty, but the honeydew is very strong. So it's still a nice scent. It's a good summery scent, but I'm hoping that the honeydew calms down a touch and that Delissia Drench, the Beach Evenings, comes out a little bit more. Because this is very honeydew melon forward. Perfect for the summer. I'm going to enjoy this. Very, very pretty. I just hope on Cure the ratios change a little bit. Also, though, I have a lot of violet scents right now in my collection. I feel like a lot of vendors are getting into not only the Sol de Janeiro dupes, but I feel like Delissia Drench is very popular at the moment. So I always can add just like a touch more of that to this blend if I feel like the honeydew is a little too intense. Then we have Lavender Tides. This one is Beach Evenings, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Lavender. I love this. This Warm Vanilla Sugar oil is so strong and it is so pretty. This is very body care leaning to me, very perfumey in nature. It almost smells a little bit fizzy, like that warm vanilla sugar note is giving just a hint of maybe an effervescence. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Love this warm vanilla sugar oil. You get the lavender. It's not overly herbal or overly sweet. It's kind of a middle of the road lavender. And then just the creaminess from the Beach Evenings in that one. And then lastly, we have Tides and Treats. And this is Beach Evenings mixed with Strawberry Pound Cake. I've talked about his Strawberry Pound Cake before because it is one of my favorites. The way he does Strawberry Pound Cake is top notch. Yeah, this is beautiful. I really get the strawberry pound cake. You have to like that bakery strawberry to appreciate this blend. Love the name Tides and Treats. That's so creative. I could never make wax because I'm just not that creative. But this is gorgeous. Love this one. And I know that the Beach Evenings is just going to be beautiful with the strawberry as this warms. You guys, that's everything. What a great haul this was. And like I said, when I saw this list, I knew I had to go in and get it. I don't know if this video will be up, maybe not, before his next pre-order, but I believe he's having a pre-order on June 20th, I think. It's the 4 vendors that are doing kind of the smaller opening to honor Amanda from Salt Mountain Melts. So I'm filming this, what's today? June 12th, I think. So hopefully I can get this video up before then, but let me know if you guys are going to purchase from that pre-order or what you're most looking forward to, or if it's past that date, let me know if you purchased from that opening. Travis, if you're watching, thank you so very much for these amazing scents. I cannot wait to melt them. Thank you also very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.